show. Hey, welcome in. I'm Whip. Well, hello, hello, hello. Long time no see, everybody. Lurking and working. Jeff Kane's doing a little bit of tank maintenance. We got one
Nice.
more, and Katie or Jake Scatternoda. I can't speak. My nose seems to be plugged up. We got
Oh,
Denny. Hello, hello.
good day, Denny.
And we got Dr. Ted. Seville
That
Steve. Toonie Loon. Nancy B. Xana Dude. Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve is my friend from Kentucky.
He is.
Nobody can mess with him in Kentucky because he is so tough.
He is very tough. Xanadu. I think I said hi to Xanadu already, but I forget if that was this show or last show. Evan C. Hey, buddy. He was number one. Number one.
There's a gnat on my screen.
Kill it with a shotgun. Skipper's still awake. Dude, do you want up?
Oh my gosh, Skip.
If you want up, let me know. Babs? Barbara Jackson's here. So I didn't really prepare anything. So we're just going to keep talking about Ed stuff. I have not really. Oh, but before we get into anything really, I don't know how many of y'all saw my short. I think it was a short. Maybe it was a video that was just short. But I had gotten rainbow fish from Pep and Miss Foxy, and I had left my my thread fins in the tank till the last second to oh, you know what? There's Dr. Anthony. I can, if you want to come up, buddy. I can definitely. I didn't invite anybody again because it was last second, but I can definitely hit you with an invite if you want up. Hold on a minute. Oh man, it looks like my neighbors are getting rain while they're on the bikes. That sucks.
Oh man.
Oh, so Skipper wanted the link too. Okay, hold on a minute. I am not paying attention. Let me see. I gotta get the link first. I'm sorry, everybody. I should have done this before, but it was kind of last second. StreamYard. StreamYard.
I'd say I'd send them it, but I don't actually have the link.
Copy. No, I got it. It just takes you just need to talk to the people, keep them entertained.
So right now, I am making a little guitar. I should probably bring this a little closer.
A little guitar.
A little guitar for one of my little people.
Okay, you both should have them. So just if you really wanted to come up, just let me know. Yeah, you had one job, Whip. It was kind of, it's definitely my fault, but I really I didn't even create the stream until like the last 30 seconds of Ed's stream. So anyway, I was getting to earlier. Um, Pep, I bought some rainbows from Pep and Foxanne, and I left my feather fins, 5 of them, in my quarantine tank till the last second, so I didn't lose the cycle. And in the attempt, I caught all 5 of them. Everything went smooth. Everything was great. Had them in their little container, that hangs on the tank. Put the lid down so they can't jump out. Opened up the box, did the whole video thing, and then I think I went to dump the fish, the thread fins into the big tank. Doctor who? Dr. Ted or Dr. Anthony. They're both here, or they were, um, into the tank behind me here, and a fish. One of them jumped out, and I'm like, ah, hell. So I picked him up and I put him back in this guy, one of these little containers. And then as I'm putting him in, another one jumps out, or it was the same one that jumped out the first time. Either way, I picked him up and I put him in there, and he was not looking good. I put him back in the quarantine tank for a few minutes, and he was doing this spiral swimming thing, and I'm like, that can't be good. So I moved him to a different tank that has more of those kinds of fish in it, and I figured he'd be dead in the morning. Meanwhile, I released the other 4. And one of those 4 actually passed. I don't know what happened to him, but he just didn't make the transition from the 20 to the 130. And the one that I thought for sure was going to die he pulled through.
Oh, that's great.
He's been there swimming around. I'm like, what the hell? But his eye is all messed up, which I knew it would be because it had turned completely black. He must have landed right on his eye when he dropped. I mean, you can see this is
Has it gone down?
I haven't seen him in the last 24 hours, but
It's always interesting to hear. Like, I had a fish that got all chewed up
he doesn't
and
look
it
too bad.
completely came back. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
Even his
I,
eye was, I
I
thought
am
he was going to
shocked.
lose his eye and he didn't.
So yeah, I mean he's doing okay, and then but for whatever reason, one of the ones that was doing fine, it didn't. Whip. How long did you acclimate? It was at least, I would say at least 45 minutes. It was probably longer than I normally do it. Just because I wanted to make sure. I mean, it's the same water. This is a bear. The only thing that might have changed, because even that wouldn't have really done anything. There is holy rock, so that might be the only change in the water parameter. But it's old holy rock. I don't know how much if it just keeps continually forevermore changing the water parameters, but that would be the only thing. How often and how much water did you add from the tank from the what into the bucket? Um, well, it was this, and I was adding just a little bit at a time until it was about here. So it went from here, which was their water, and I just added water from the new tank until it got to about here. So it's about half over that 45 minutes. And then, of course, the water that's over that put the one that I thought for sure was going to die. There was no acclimation. I just dumped him in there because I was like, well, I guess we'll see.
Well, I've had 2 losses. The 2 of the Rosie Bards died. The two of the 4 females I got at Petco. So that kind of blows that now I'm way overloaded on boys. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much with tetras, but
Is this those long fin ones you were looking at?
these are the ones that I bought on your stream.
Mm-hmm. And you lost two females?
Yeah, I lost 2 females. They were floating in the fish tank, but they were from Petco, and just don't have very good luck with Petco fish.
Oh no! Did
So
I
I'm going to make
schedule
this into a keyboard. What'd you just say?
Katie, I'm assuming this is Katie. It says, I think this might be scheduled for tomorrow. I wouldn't put it past me. I did it so
Oh, the
fast.
show.
Yeah.
Did you do PM or AM?
I did I'm pretty sure PM. I don't know.
You can leave and maybe edit it.
I don't know if I even have to leave. Doesn't look like Dr. Anthony or Skipper actually want to come in. So, Whip, I usually acclimate for in 2.5 to 5 in 2 5-gallon buckets. Stressed fish, I find pee a lot. So, oh, I've never done that. That's a lot of water. Maybe that's what I'll try that next time. Because I've got the rainbows that will have to eventually go into their tank, and I have these lemon cichlids that are eventually going to go into this tank behind me. Once they grow up a little bit, they got to get a little bigger, or they're just going to get ate up. And then it doesn't matter how much I. Oh, there's Skip.
Awesome.
When you're ready, just give me a thumbs up, buddy. All I see is your logo. You ready? Yes.
Hey, Skip.
Hey, Skip, buddy.
It's good to see you, brother.
Got a little busy today.
You said it was hot.
Man, it's been
I
just
can't.
terrible. The last 3 days have been like in the mid 90s, super high humidity.
I heard that it was like out in Pennsylvania. If I can get it out, it was like in the hundreds, without the humidity addition.
No, it was with it. It was the heat index,
Oh,
was
okay.
100 and some. Somebody opened up the gates of hell in Pennsylvania, is what happened.
But like I always say, at least it ain't Texas.
Yeah, but that's a dry heat. That's different.
That's dry heat.
Listen, I was out in South Dakota, and trip digits weren't nothing compared to our trip digits out east.
Well, South Dakota, that's a whole different animal.
It doesn't matter. It's all dry going down that Great Plains, that Tornado Alley thing with Jigger.
Hey, Rack, what's going on, buddy? Mary Oliver? Gasping is often due to chlorine burn in the gills. Or just
Our highest heat index was 106, I believe.
I'm going to see what mine was today. It wants to give me a software update.
Yeah, mine did the same thing today.
It'll mess you up.
I know. It's like every time they give me that, your computer or your phone gets worse. They never get better. Oh, gosh, that was all Googled. What was the heat index in Chattanooga, Tennessee today?
Here is information National Weather Service.
Yep.
Well, we had a humidity of 65, and our
Dang it.
normal temperature was 93, but it doesn't say the heat index.
It's called real
Right
feel.
now,
Real feel.
right
I
now it's
definitely scheduled this for
it's
tomorrow.
87.
So now I have to go tomorrow. What are you guys doing tomorrow at
What time? Oh, well, we lost him.
What's he talking about?
He set
Oh,
this
shoot.
time for
Oh yeah,
the
for
show.
tomorrow.
Me, I went.
Well, now it's today on the East Coast. I saw it.
Yep, just
I'll
turned.
be there.
I screwed it up. Sorry.
I'll be
Wow.
in bed.
And
This
this
is
is
liquid.
Whipsworld, and it's after prime time. Feel free to mold anatomically correct tank ornaments. Anatomically. That's a hard one to say when you can't breathe out your nose. F the weather. I have fish, plants, and snails from the fish
I
fan
know.
auctions coming at the same. You know what? Ross, he has still not shipped the fish that I bought from him because he's like, dude, I'm like, I'm not in a rush. Don't don't send it when it's 97 degrees.
Well,
I didn't realize it. My shirt is
Jess-
soaking wet.
You that sweaty?
Yeah, from just sitting out because I'm like basically outside.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Well, just look at it this way: you'll lose a couple inches.
I could use. Well, I'd rather lose weight than inches.
It comes with it. But no, I with Jesse because I got some fish off of him. Just wanted more fish. I said, don't send that this week. I know we live close, but it's the same heat. You know what I mean? Like there'd be no relief in them. And then I said, yeah, we'll do it the next week. I said, well, we might want to wait. I said, because that's 4th of July week next week.
Oh crap! I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I hope. I'm sure Ross knows what he's doing, and I already told him. I
I
said,
don't know
"Look,
who the
I
hell's
am
coming up
not.
with these dates.
I am
I don't
not
know
in
who
a
the hell's
rush."
coming up with these dates to do the auction, but damn it, they need to rethink that stuff.
Can Ed share his fish fan dream of the week? The summer camp one with Stephen P as a starter.
Well, that was like a couple weeks ago,
Yeah, but
and
what was the one you had last night? You know you had one about him.
I don't know. Whatever it was, it's not sticking to my brain. Like they don't always stick, you know. And I'm like, tomorrow I've got to get up real early. I got to get up like at 7:30 in the morning. So I really doubt I'll be remembering my dreams tomorrow.
That might be the way to do it.
Yeah. Well, see, a lot of times if I lay in bed before I get out of bed, I think about my dreams. And like today, I had stuff to do, so I got out of bed and just kept moving, you know, and I didn't really think about it.
Mary Oliver says our heat index Tuesday was 103 to 105. Regular temps 99. Today 63.72. Ah, we don't get real hot weather until August. I was floating ice bottles, fans. I hate it when it jumps. No AC in my bedroom. Temp 94. Holy crap. H2O temp 91. But no losses.
Nice.
Yeah, my electric
I've
bill's
got-
going to suck this month.
I have plumbing problems. My mom
In the house or, is this personal?
in the house, like, okay, my plumbing on the house is on this side, and mom and dad's is on this side. Mine goes out to the city. Theirs goes to a septic. Theirs is on like a septic, like I said, but it's their sewer all goes, like their toilets all go to mine. So it's only the kitchen sinks that go to the septic. and it's always pretty much empty, but it gets clogged up. And my mom did something and it got so clogged up, and it's below my kitchen sink. But I only use my kitchen sink basically for water changes, so it had to be something she put down it. But we bought that hefty duty clog cleaner from Lowe's, and it's not doing it. I think we're gonna have to hire a professional plumber.
Come in and route that stuff out.
Oh my God, it smelled right now. It just really is reeking my half of the house up because my sinks are filling up. My sinks are backing up from there every time she does dishes. No, it's not tree roots. It's all under the house. And it's like it goes straight down. There's no trees from here to there because that's like our pool's back there and our patio. So it goes under the patio and out straight out there to where the septic is, and there's no trees anywhere around the septic. So it's just a clog.
Huh.
But it's a nasty one.
Dr. Ted said he had a dream where Elishon ran a donut shop and he went through his drive-through, but he's not sure what that means. Oh, and then he said it again.
That would be awesome. I'd make Elishon buy donuts with fish, or pay for
follow directions
donuts with fish.
And don't breathe the fumes. What are we talking about there, Big Sexy?
He's talking about the lye that I poured down the thing because it's
oh
lye.
Yeah.
And it is stinking the whole basement up. Ugh. It's gross. But Skip, I was a big jerk to my dad today.
You were not.
I feel bad that he did that all by himself.
He didn't have to do it. He chose to do it.
I know. He's very difficult that way.
Oh. Man, I missed Sue Ann coming in. That was like an hour ago. Sorry, Sue Ann. I mean, if you're still here, hello.
Look at what I got on Temu.
What did you get on? I can't make that out. It's washed
I know.
What is it? What is it?
So sorry, I had a phone call.
That's all right. You got to do what you got to do.
But Rack said hi. Y'all are doing a good job. And why was you rude to your dad? I hope he whooped your ass just like back in the day.
Oh, no, I didn't. We're like redoing a privacy fence all around the pool, and it's got 3 different gates on it, but one of them's a double gate. And we put one of the double gates on last week, and then the other one we've been working on and painting and everything. Well, we got it all done yesterday, and he put it on there by himself today while I was at the movies. And that thing's heavy. I mean, I bet you it's 100 pounds. And for him to have to, because all I do is balance it while he drills the hinges on, but he had to balance it and do everything himself. And that's pathetic that happened. But check this out. It's like the Jurassic Park made Barbasol cans. That if you bought 2 Barbasols, you got one of these Jurassic Park things. Well, on Temu, they're selling them. I always wanted one, but I never could find them. And check it out. It's got the little things to put the embryos in. See, it's just like the Jurassic Park embryo thing. Remember Newman in the first Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
He smuggled all of them out. But I thought Nancy B could put eggs in there and mail it or smuggle them into different countries with this thing. Wouldn't that be awesome? Nancy B would be like an international spy. But it doesn't stay on because it's Temu. So I'm going to have to put a magnet on this thing because this is metal, but the bottom isn't metal. So it won't stick. So I got to put a magnet on this, and then the bottom will stay on there. Isn't that neat?
That is cool.
I wish it said Barbasol, but beggars can't be choosers. And
Well,
I
they
wasn't
can
ever
be.
going to pay the for the price of the Barbasol ones.
Sorry,
Honestly, I have no idea.
Rack once sent me a picture to show you.
Oh, nice. Rack, I got to finish my video.
He went to bed. He said goodnight. Oh.
Oh, okay. Sweet dreams, Rack.
I don't know what you're doing there. All I got is your logo again. If you're trying to show us something.
I'm looking for something. I gotta find it.
Rack sent him a photo to share with us. He says, "Good night, everybody." He says, "Water top offs complete. Peace out." Rack's a pretty cool guy like that. And you think he's real peaceful, but I bet you he knows 18 ways to kill a person.
Ed, you know that book series you got me into?
Yes.
You know, have you ever listened, or if you're not, if you listen to them, or do you actually read them?
Oh, I listen to them.
Do you ever listen to the interviews at the end?
Yes.
One of the coolest quotes, kind of coolest, weirdest, freakiest quotes I've heard so far is one of the one of the Rangers that they were interviewing. He says, I promised myself that I would never kill another human just because somebody told me to. And I'm like, damn. I mean, can you imagine having to make that promise to yourself? I'm like, what the hell?
That's a pretty pleco cave he made.
Yeah.
Who made that?
Rack
That's
just
Rack.
did that today in the kiln. It just came out of the kiln today. I think it's pretty neat.
It is.
Hey, Wendy, ex-Cali Kev.
Hello, Kev. Now, I wonder where Kevin lives. Do you think he lives in California, or does he live in that area?
He's ex-Cali, and he has said, and I unfortunately do not remember.
I could be an ex-Mo.
WC Field said, "Water never touched the stuff. Fish pee in it."
You know how
That's
to
right. He's up by us. How, dude? I'm gonna have to look you up because we're in Cookville all the time.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to forget that for now, Kevin.
Yeah, for now.
Or Kevin.
I can't promise about tomorrow, but I got it down tonight.
Well, I need to get back there because there's 2 good fish stores in that town.
Yep. I got to get to both of them at some point.
And honestly, I like both of those just as much as I like the one in Nashville. It's hard to believe that Nashville only has 1 and Cookville has 2.
Right. That doesn't make any sense, does it? I mean, it's not like a bunch of college kids are going out buying fish because they only have so much room over there.
I don't get it. I think what it is all the people from Nashville have to go to Cookville to get fish.
Do you remember the names of them? Because he only knows of the one.
They're really close to each other. One of them's like Tropical Fish. Let's see. Fish stores in Cookville. Okay, there's Exotic, Tropics, and that's the really fancy joint that sells all sorts of animals. And then there's Age of Aquariums. And it is a monster place. I mean, it has like 1,000 fish tanks. It's in an old Woolworths or something like that. And it literally is the size of a city block.
Oh wow.
It doesn't go that wide because it's a long shotgun building, but it just goes on forever. And let's see. HDH just said, Ed, I don't know you well enough.
Yeah, that's because he said, Skipper, I love you, man.
Oh,
Whip, I love you, man. Ed, I don't know you. I don't know you well enough.
that's all right.
Get down one more.
Oh shit. Thank you, HD. Love you too. Except for you used the wrong two, but that's all right. We won't judge. Bro or sis.
I don't know who the hell's talking. That's why I said
Wait.
that.
Did somebody just call me a bro
I'm
or a
not
sis? They don't know if I'm a bro or a sis.
Oh, hey, Ed, focus.
I'm not good
Focus,
at focusing.
man.
I said, love you too. I said, thank you, HHD. Love you too, bro or sis, because I don't know if it's him or her.
Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Oh, hell.
Or maybe it was River. You don't know.
Hell's bells.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. What time are we streaming?
Hello, Dee.
What, Didi? Hey, how are you? It's Jake.
Didi, would you
It's
like to
the
join us?
Jakester. Yeah,
We gotta
Didi,
see
you
if
want
Dwayne-
you
if-
want to come up and make fun of all the kids in class here today?
You
I
can
can
make
send
fun of
you
me.
a- Oh, maybe I can't.
Thanks,
Do I
Scuba.
have it? Yeah, I have it. I think I have it. Maybe I don't. I don't remember how we were communicating.
Oh, Kev doesn't have a fish tank set up right now.
What, Kev?
Well,
You're in too many.
Kev.
You're in too many of these fish fam streams for you not to have a damn tank. The dollar one is up and running right now again, right? Didn't I hear that? For Petco, go to Petco, get yourself a 20-gallon for like $28. Do it. Scuba Steve says, "I love you, Ed. Don't worry."
I'll give him a 20 long.
There you go.
Is little Scuba going to be at class this year?
I don't know because he's got that new baby. Are you going to be up there this year, buddy?
I got 2 kids and I still go. I don't want to hear that damn excuse.
Your kids are old; they can take care of themselves.
Well, one of them can. That's still to be determined.
Dee Dee is here. She needs to come with a warning label.
Oh, Dennis Christensen, I hope you're doing well.
Danny,
I wouldn't mess with Dee Dee.
I
I
wouldn't either.
would. I would.
You're crazy. Just because
Well,
you are you're a fella truancy officer or whatever the hell you do. She'd
I
whoop
wouldn't mess
your
with
ass.
either one of you.
Oh, I'd mess with Skip. Just because he's a man. Men don't scare me none. Christine!
You say that now. I heard that one.
Yeah, you can hear it. One of the I'll tell you a little story. Who wants to hear a story about Whip being stupid and drunk?
Never.
We're
A
at my
couple
buddy's
offs
50th.
ago, I need some feeders.
We're at my buddy's 50th party, you know, right? We went all the way to Idaho to his brother's place. We're all around this campfire. And my buddy's brother, his wife's brother, is a big dude. He's like you. He's just a big, burly dude. And everybody's like, they were tackling each other off of each other's chairs. because we've been drinking the Jägermeister and that spiced rum, Captain Morgan all night. And they're like, I'm like, why isn't anybody going after Jamie? Because Jamie's just sitting there like a king on the crown, and or on the throne. And they're like, nobody's gonna tackle him. He's nobody messes with him. So I said, well, F that. And I wiped him out and I just destroyed the chair he was sitting in. And he's like, damn. So we got up and we laughed about it. I went back, sat down, and I waited about 10 minutes, and then I nailed him again, and he had switched over from his Green Bay Packer chair that I destroyed to a regular plastic, molded chair, that you get on the decks. And that plastic chair just just exploded underneath him because I hit him again. I said, nobody's above the whip.
Well,
I ain't scared. I don't care how big you are.
I'll just give up right now so you don't have to hit me or slam.
Well,
Yeah. I'll end
I
up
don't
in a
think-
wheelchair.
I don't think you and I'll be drinking around a campfire.
You ain't got to worry about that, Dr. Ted. He's calmed down quite a bit.
What's that? What did
You don't have them anymore.
Yeah, well, I might make an exception for Dr. Ted. He made me feel bad about myself. Hey, Dr. Ted, did you get the thing yet? Because it said it got delivered, but I don't know if it actually did. Don't sit next to the class shopping. Well, if there's no fire, you're all right. And I don't plan on getting drunk anymore. So please don't hurt me.
So,
Really, it said it got delivered, so I don't know where it went.
he probably has it. Or maybe he got it, saw what it was, like, what
And
is
send
it?
it back. We don't use that in our business here, son. Don't plan on getting drunk anymore or any less. That's right.
Yeah, I won't be like that this year. Ooh.
I don't remember anymore, and I don't even know if I can. Let me look. think
I
got
can't
that.
remember any more or any less. Is that what you was going to say?
Ooh, I got to get
No,
the things
no.
out of the oven.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
He smelled something.
No,
Oh.
Dee Dee said, I don't
I
get
know.
drunk anymore or any less. Oinky's here. Hey, Oinky.
Hi, Oinky.
I got distracted right there and I forgot what I was doing.
Did you see a squirrel?
Yep. A shiny one. Information. I put you down as Lane, sir. So I don't know if that was correct or not, but that's what I had it down as.
Yeah, but it's Jersey, so
Yeah. And I got I got no information on it for a long time, and then all of a sudden it said it got delivered. I thought I just got played.
No, you don't, Dr. Ted.
What he said. What he said.
He wants to hear a Skip prison story. No, you don't.
What the hell is that? Son of a bitch, that spider's huge.
Don't step on it. There may be little babies.
Oh, I'm not going to step on it as long as he doesn't touch me. I have a live
He's
and don't
not
crawl
even
on me.
home. He
What?
said, "I will check when I get back home." Whip, thanks again.
Oh, this was a while. I think I got the. I don't know where I saw that at.
He probably said, "Who's this whip guy?" and said it to the. But this better not be a stalker.
Damn stalkers.
I tell you I'll tell you how you cure that, Barbara Jackson. She says my worst headache hangover was from shots of Southern Comfort. It was so bad. What makes it better is if they soak gummy worms in it before you did it.
I'll tell you
I want to
what.
try that someday.
That evening actually turned out kind of bad, but we had a great time. My buddy was, we managed to get him pretty toasty, but his wife, poor Brenda, she really got toasty. 'Cause we were passing the bottle around and around and around. We killed a fifth of, but there was a bunch of us, so it wasn't like there was three of us taking down a bottle of Captain or anything. But she ended up falling down. Well, I'll get to the funny part first because it's hard to do the funny after the tragedy kind of thing. But my wife and I go to bed. I'm feeling pretty good, obviously, but I wasn't hammered, so I couldn't like function. But all of a sudden, I hear on the deck like furniture moving around, and I'm like, what's going on? So I look out there, and it's my buddy, and he's like pushing all the furniture up to their window so that he can put like this pumpkin head in the in the window. So when Brenda wakes up, it's staring at her. And I go up there and I'm like, "What are you doing, dude?" And he's all like, just cracking up. He's killing himself. So they go in, they do the thing. We wake up, and it turns out that she had fallen at some point, hit her head, and she was concussed. And then she flew, and it made it worse. And she was a mess for about a week and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess when you're concussed, you shouldn't fly. I don't know. I don't know anything about any of that, but Kickstarter.
I had a sinus infection and I flew and it all jammed up into my ears and I was like partially deaf for like 3 weeks. It was horrible.
That does not sound fun. So true. What did Cat say there, Skip? Why are you replying to somebody instead of just saying your words?
You were talking.
Oh.
I don't interrupt people.
Yeah, me either.
Bullshit.
Sorry. Gummy bears and worms are the best part. Absolutely.
So I said to him, I said to Cat House, I said, vodka gummy bears are awesome. I will say, don't use Swedish fish. They turn slimy like a real fish, LOL.
Oh.
Yeah, we did that. A slimy gummy bear or gummy candy? No, no. I still ate them because I didn't want it to go. It's called alcohol abuse, and just saying, you don't do that.
It's not good. Then Oinky comes in and says, "Whip, I'm so happy that all three of you, some of the coolest dudes on the planet, now have an inscribed cutting board."
I'll be right back.
Far away.
Sniff it.
Oh, we got to snip it?
Have you sniffed yours?
What do you mean snip? Oh, snip.
Inhale.
I can barely breathe out in my nose.
Well, just try.
I can't smell anything.
Oh, you.
But I haven't been able to smell since I was a little kid. So unless there's like a thing coming off of it, like gasoline has that whatever that is. I can definitely that definitely affects my nose. Oh, do we got one more?
Oh, look. Let's all hold them up so she can take a screenshot.
You ready? You ready, Oinky? You back it up a little bit, man. What the hell are you doing? We need to see your face.
See it.
You got to see your face.
No.
Look, we are both grill masters.
No.
I bet he's a better griller than me. I grill just to eat.
Me too.
I'm not a really good person at it.
And you know the crazy thing is, I just noticed this. Wow, Winky.
Did you sniff yours?
No.
Sniff it.
Look at your grill master. What's it say underneath it? The EST date.
What does EST date
Let
mean?
me see.
Established.
How'd she know this?
Because
Was she
she's
really
like
listening?
you.
So it ain't going to show, but there's an EST date of what the year I was born, 1982.
Nice.
Oh my God.
1982. You are such a baby.
Yeah, you're an old
My
bastard.
brother's older
Yeah.
than you. Sniff it. Have you smelled how good that is? It's crazy.
Stay away.
The best smelling wood I've ever smelled.
Jake says it was Jake, right? Stay away
But
from
thank you, Winky.
the sugar-free gummy bears.
Listen here,
I will
Boots.
say Skip is one of the most polite fish farmer posts I've watched. Prison officers learn patience. Well, but Skip Down got a lot of patience for dumb people. I can tell you that.
No.
I haven't been able to smell since I was a little kid. Well, that explains a lot. Yeah. And I ain't lying. I have not been able to smell since I was a little kid. It was
Too many
fun when I
counts.
was in high school. I said I burned it out doing too much cocaine. But yeah,
I tell you what, I look pretty
that
good
weren't
for
true.
143 years old.
What?
You sure it doesn't say 1882? I'd be 143 years old. I'm looking good.
You're right.
Call me Father Time.
Damn, I was already out of high school. You and me both? Well, no, I wasn't. But I was in high school. I was in my sophomore year.
Oh, I know where she got it from. Never mind.
I think I was in second grade.
You're a baby too.
I'm a
Skip, I was changing
9
water
years.
when they were changing your diapers.
I'm 9 years older than Skip.
You're 51?
You're gonna make me.
52.
What?
52, so you're 6 years younger than me.
You are the old bastard.
I am, I'm telling you.
What happened to you?
I don't know. I just keep getting stronger.
I can't tell. Fat rolls, it don't flex. I said, well, there's a prison story for you. So,
Me and corrections officers usually don't get along.
yeah, me
Stupid
neither.
people. Yeah? What are you saying? Had a few run-ins, have you? Introduce whip to deodorant at the Clash. Dude, you know, that's funnier than you think it is.
This one time at band camp, I forgot it.
Yeah. But you know, you keep that up, I might just tackle you right off a chair. He's gonna be up there playing his guitar, you know, and the next thing you know, cha-chang, and we're down. Long out of high school. Oh, poor Danny. He was long gone out of high school.
Wow, Mary. Sorry.
What, did you skip down?
Yeah, I'm not like you.
Well, we know that.
Yeah, and I was born in St. Louis also at the same time as The Exorcist happening.
She graduated high school, served in the Marine Corps. I definitely do apologize. And already had her second child. I was actually born down in Fayetteville, North Carolina. My dad was an airborne ranger at Fort Bragg in North Carolina. Me and my one brother. The other one's a Yankee. He was born up here in PA. But, yeah, that's where the accent comes from. Then I mixed it, made it my own.
Yeah, you did. Because my wife, I have a one of my best buddies lives right there by the Clash, Lancaster, and actually he lives in Denver, but Lancaster is one of the bigger towns that near him, and he sounds a lot like you, but he ain't got North Carolina in him. But
Well, maybe he
she'll
just hung
hear
out
you
with him.
talking, huh?
Maybe they just hung out together because
Yes,
kids
maybe.
get the accents from other kids.
Well, he's even older than me, so I doubt it.
I don't
Let's
know. Maybe he
listen.
just really liked hanging out with young boys.
Why would you say that? Ed,
Well, you're the one. He's the one that was hanging out with 16-year-olds
I
just the
heard
other
it.
day.
I heard that.
Yeah.
They were the cat. They worked at the movie theater.
Sure.
I don't even
Look.
joke about that.
My
Oinky
pop.
says Ed was born in the release year of one of the best movies ever. Oh, you read that already. Big sexy. I resemble that remark.
I missed something.
Well, no, you don't. You're little sexy. Because you ain't big. I stood next to you. You come up to my like rib cage, maybe.
I talk to anybody that's like
Barbara,
standing around
Barbara
me
says
when
she
I'm
was
bored.
already engaged. That explains a whole bunch. I'm a
I talk to all
botanical
of
baby.
Scuba Steve-O's
Bicentennial baby.
coworkers.
1976, Oinky? You stop it. Oinky, I went to the theater to see that. Oh, she's talking about The Exorcist. In 19 when did The Exorcist come out? I was very young when that came out, and I did not see it in
1973.
the theater. 73? Yeah. So
Yep.
I like that SC Cat House. Yep.
I was 7. There was no way I was seeing that lot in the theater. This stream just got flagged. Damn it, Ed! Never room with Ed.
I talked to all of Scuba Steve-O's employees, and they're probably anywhere between 16 and 32. I have no idea.
Well, look at that. Dee Dee says Skip was born in North Carolina, lives in PA. She was born in PA, lives in North Carolina.
Wow.
I gotta say something. My aunt that lives down there moved down with us years ago. When I met Dee Dee for the first time, what was it, a couple years ago? When I was talking to her, it reminded me so much of my aunt because she was born in PA and moved to North Carolina. When she started talking, I was like, oh man, I feel like I'm at home again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was like, man, it was great.
Whip, cancel my subscription because I don't need your issues.
Which
I have
version?
no issues.
Which version of the pawn handbook's he talking about?
I got no issues. I deal with my issues.
All right, I'll do that. when I see you in September, I'm calling you Auntie DD. My wife's gonna be like, "What the hell?"
Oh, your wife is coming?
Yeah.
That's awesome. She's gonna see a whole new side of you.
No,
No, probably
it's still no. She's seen that side years ago.
not.
She was standing next to him while I was being forced baloney in my face.
Yeah, I shoved my meat in Ed's face, and she was laughing. So I mean, you know.
She was like, push it in his face. Make him eat it, honey.
Eat my meat. I was there for Star Wars, but I don't remember it. What? Oh, yeah, you would have been 0 years old. I was less than a year old, but my mom said I completely engaged. God dang it. Keep jumping around. Engaged with the movie, talking to the screen and making the other patrons laugh at my enthusiasm. Ted's writing a new book, the one-liner joke book.
Who said that?
That was Jake, probably.
Well, thank you.
Katie's
that's
probably
Ted.
doing the respectable thing and sleeping. Skip
I'm
shoveling meat.
telling you, you had to be there for that.
Y'all killing me.
You had to be there for it. It was so damn funny. The look on his face was priceless.
I was in the corner of his room. Like, the only way out would him and Jason the Degenerate are both like in my face with baloney. And it looked so sweaty. And I was like, it's gonna make me throw up.
I don't want to eat it.
But he liked it.
Yeah. Well, I was like, it's gonna make, guys, if I eat this, I'm gonna throw up. And I
And you
ate it,
did.
and I was like, that was wonderful.
That was actually good.
So if Skipper or a guy named Degenerate offers you sweaty baloney, eat it.
Oh my God! Now I'm losing it. Dee Dee probably peed herself by now.
Okie says
You know,
that's where I
Jason
got
said
my
3
obsession
names.
with capes.
Those hashtag sweaty meat. I'm sorry. I keep doing that.
Well, guys, if he brings meat, don't refuse it.
All right, I'm bringing some sweaty meat for class this year.
If you bring bologna, you better put your meat in my face because I love bologna.
Yeah,
Okay, now
Doctor,
it's got
look
weird.
I'm a check guy.
Did I go too far?
I'm check.
I took it too far. I apologize.
I'm a
That's
Let me
gypsy
reel that
Jew.
That was just messing with you.
back. This is sounding like a Czech gay porn film. Well, we got the check.
And we got the bologna. It was already sliced, so it wasn't the full tube.
Katie told me that cold hot dogs is the same as bologna. It used to be, back when I was a kid, I could eat hot dogs raw. They were delicious.
Oh, I still
can't-
do. What are you talking about?
I don't like them anymore. Either my taste buds have changed or they changed the way they make them because they ain't
Well,
good
they
anymore.
probably changed.
I don't like the lardy flavor in it now. There's like a lardiness that gets all over your teeth if you don't cook it.
I don't know if it's
Gross.
lardy. It could be lardy, kind of like a waxy almost, right? Is that what you mean?
I tell you what, if you pan fry bologna, it does taste like a hot dog.
Well, sure. I mean, it's almost the same damn thing, but it's
So I can
not.
see that.
But man, if you cut it, if you have a thick slice of it,
Yeah.
I'm already watering at the mouth. We went to a brewery up in Tennessee, and the dude he had it on the grill, and it was like a steak, like a big old fat steak. And I'm like, oh my god, that looks delicious. And he cut me off a piece about, I don't know, about that big. And I'm like, holy god, that's better than anything I've had in a long, long time. Interesting
I
stream.
bet you.
I see what's
You know
going
what?
on.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna get a big old hunk of it. I'm gonna put it on my pellet grill smoker. See what it does.
I bet it's amazing.
That spider is freaking me out. It's running around on the floor, and every now and again it catches my
Pick it up.
finger.
It's okay.
I'm not touching it. If I touch it, it
I-
dies. Skipper Whip, the 28 years later film, has got a lot of meat on display.
It does.
It does. Ed can confirm.
Just look the zombies in the eye though, and it's not as bad.
I'm pretty sure there's some sweat there too. You just got to know how to work it. Sometimes sweat's good. I'm really digging the Horror Fest. I only caught like some of that because I was clicking through so fast. But so Horror Fest, that is like a Comic-Con kind of thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There used to be Horror Fest movie festivals where you could watch like 30 horror movies. But then there could be a convention that he's going to.
That's what I'm thinking. It sounds like a convention.
I'd like to get a
Lord,
new
that's
tattoo
sick.
too.
I love fried bologna and mustard sandwich. Yeah, I'm sure that's what we had as a condiment, but man, when it's on the
Mayonnaise is
grill-
better.
Yeah, well, for you, we don't want
Man,
to.
when I used to, in my junior high years, I used to herd cattle in the summertime, and all we ate was fried bologna sandwiches. And my God, they were wonderful.
Let
They
me
were
tell you
so
what.
good.
Did
Take
you
that
dream
lemon
of
bologna
donuts
and
when
fry
you
it.
like eating raw hot dogs? What does that mean?
That's like better
It'll
than
blow-
prime rib, I bet.
It'll blow your mind.
I bet it's better than prime rib.
I think Dr. Ted might be on the pipe.
Keep going. There's more to it.
Did you dream of donuts when you were liking eating raw hot dogs? We need to have a session. I take insurance. Keep going.
I think he's watching a movie called Sausage Party.
Oh my God, Jeff is still here. Dr. Ted, come to Wisconsin Fish Fam Cookout. Katie will be there, and we can push Jake in the pond when Foxy isn't looking. Oh, but if Dr. Ted gets too close to the pond, you know I'm putting him in the water. Check out the new stream, Whip Sausage Party. What the fuck?
It's actually a movie, Sausage Party. It's
I've
cartoon
heard.
too.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
Is Bootsy
The
here?
sausage has a girlfriend and a hot dog
Wait,
bun.
is Shirley here? Shirley! How you doing, kid?
We may have to get a fourth table for a tattoo artist
Hello?
because it sounds like Boots, Cats, and Oinky are going to set up a table and give tattoos. At the
Well,
Clash.
I think there is
I
a
don't
fourth
understand
table.
what
I don't know that there's room where. I was talking to Scotty, and there's 4 tables that we have.
4.
4.
Oh,
But there's only 3 that are
in front.
vendor, right? And then there's like whoever bought the tables donated like a 4th one, like they bought the 4th table. So I don't think you get to use that as one of your display. It's like in the back. It's like in the
Yeah.
where you're sitting.
Well,
That'll make
if we're
no
on
What?
the end, we could use it one way.
Right. And I think we could use it if we do a U, right? I mean, if we
Yeah.
instead of doing
Or an H. Like if the girls really want to be behind the table and not sit in front, we could just have people go in like 3 feet and then have 3 feet behind them instead of 6 feet behind them.
right. I know. We'll figure it out, or somebody will.
I'm just showing
I'm gonna
up.
have
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna have about 50 some action figures there. I got to get a picture of Skip with his and you with yours.
What's that?
I'm gonna bring my action figures for everybody to see them.
Well, thank God it's the action figures because I thought we were still talking meat.
Yeah, that's over with. We're stepping forward with Barbie dolls. Sorry, action figures.
Fried bologna with mayo. You got Jake scratching his head. See, Jake, the problem is our poor sweet Ed can't eat mustard, or it might kill him, like in literal sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a talk with some
Do
of
I
these
have
artists.
do I have a kung fu grip?
You do. Oh, you mean on your action figure?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just
On
meant
your
you.
action figure, you have fists, and I have blue rubber gloves on them so you don't get blood on you or fingerprints out.
Nice.
Note to self: a restraining order for whip before it crash.
But if
Hey,
you,
can I
I
help you,
have
son?
every hand there is. So if you want a different hand, I can do it.
Oh no, it's good. I like it.
I just thought fists were cool.
But if it disappears, I don't know what to tell you.
I'd probably cry.
Oh, I'm locked up. Back. I keep locking up.
I love mustard. I love the flavor of it.
Yeah, well, that's what you were saying, but then it almost killed you, and you had to
You know
stop.
they make mustard potato chips.
Fry with mustard seed though, so I probably can't do it.
I wonder if it is mustard seed. Though.
I bet you'd have to read up on it, but a lot of times that artificial flavor could be anything.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, Lay's potato chip did it when they did their series with the backyard barbecue type thing with ketchup, mustard, and then I think they did a relish. I don't know if it's still a thing, but they used to do that.
So Babs has got a little. I'm not going to attempt to read that, but
I'll do it. Fried ham, cheese and bologna, and after the macaroni, we'll have onions, pickles, and pretzels, and then we'll have some more fried ham. That's a song.
There you go. That's got to be right.
That's a lot of meat and cheese.
When I was a younger man, and I didn't know. The first time I ever sang karaoke, whatever it's called.
Karaoke or pierogi? A potato or a song?
It's a song. And
Okay.
you know the you know that song?
I'm on my way.
Yeah. When it comes up on the screen, it's just do, and that's I had no idea what the song was, so I'm just like do. And everybody's cracking up because they had seen what the name of the song was or who what the song was, but I missed it because I was being me, and I'm just like reading the lyrics as they went, and they're like, "Wow, you're
I
bad."
got a question.
What you got a question about?
I see that conch. Get back up. I don't care about speed.
Where? Who?
You had HHDs up there.
I did. Oh, we gotta grab a beer.
So he says he got to grab a beer, but his wife won't let him in the house. How'd he grab a beer? But is it punishment if you're not allowed in the house when you're in a fish garage? You
No.
better have a mini fridge. That's all I got to say.
I got a
And
mini
what did
fridge.
you do that she won't let you in the house?
Well, he was probably being loud. That's why
Beer's
I'm in the
not-
basement.
Sorry,
I'll bring
I'm
traffic.
ahead of you again, but you answered my question.
To
Man, I
bring
was really-
traffic to the
We're
table,
on.
all the guys in Speedos, trust me. Yes, because, this in a Speedo.
Poor
Actually, I
Oinky's
think
allergic
every
to
one of
onions.
us. We could put Oinky in a Speedo. That might bring in some people, but I think between Ed, me, and Skip, that that might chase people out.
No, I'll just tell them to get their asses over here.
And Christine, she's like, I don't care what you guys are all talking about. I'm moving some fish. Disappointed now, dumb action figures. Dumb action figures. Did you get one of Dee Dee?
I do, and it's in the other room.
You got to have one of Dee
Watch
Dee.
out, Dee Dee.
She worked with me for like Dee Dee. How long were we on the old chat? We had been on the old chat for like an hour, maybe more. She's trying to learn me how to use the program to create my intro, and I'm like, yeah, I think I got it. And then I tried. She signed off. I got on, and I'm like, nope.
I need to figure that out too.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I still don't get it. I ate a lot of fried bologna sandwiches with deer chili. Like, so you put deer chili on the bologna? I would definitely eat that, but that sounds like overkill a little bit. Ed is my brother in hating mustard. He doesn't hate it. It just almost kills
Yeah.
him. He likes it. He just can't eat it.
How freaking far behind are you?
That sucks, Ed, because mustard is the perfect condiment.
I love honey mustard. Well, I used to.
The
I used
mustard
to
I love the
eat it.
most is the stuff from McDonald's, that hot mustard. I think it was.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The honey mustard from McDonald's is my favorite.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I like, for the nuggets, I get the hot mustard every time. And then
I get the honey. Well, I used to. Well, that's because I sued them. No, I didn't sue them.
Oinky's like pink and purple. Thank you.
Oh my god. You are so far behind. You're gonna miss the punchlines.
Oh no, except mixing a little. Let me get ahead. Brown mustard is gross. Yes, I'll agree with that. I'm so hungry, but Katie won't let me in the house.
Dr. Ted,
Katie,
we have
let him in. At least you got to your beer. Who was in that running water? Girl Scout camping song.
Really? Did not know that.
The Lion Soups Tonight, or is she thinking of another one?
That thing that I read. That's why you're far behind.
Oh, see? Yep, it went right over my head. That's so funny.
Somewhere Dr. Ted said we need a Tennessee Fish Mafia banner. We had one last year. Well, we'll have it up again.
People don't realize how much of a certain allergy inducing ingredients are. Man, I cannot read all of a sudden. Are in many items: soy, garlic, onions, mustard, etc. I'm allergic to onions myself. I'm not allergic to anything, but sugar will make my diabetes go crazy.
Crazy.
I finally bought a honey baked ham, company ham, for Easter. It was delicious, but the instructions said that to serve it at room temperature,
Yeah, you don't listen to that.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, you can eat it at room temperature, but that ain't when it's best.
Good
This
night,
is Brandon. Who's leaving?
Aisha. I can't say.
Asia. Have a
I
good
see
night.
you later.
I was
I
going
see
to
you.
say.
I see ya later.
That's terrible.
All right, I just skipped to the bottom. So if any of you clever people had something clever to say it again.
Well, thank you, Dita. Dita.
Yeah,
How do I say Dita instead of
Dita said,
Dee?
Chattanooga Ed, I played around with an intro for you if you want it. I think I'm just going to pay Dee Dee to make all my intros. We just got to talk about the music.
I want to figure out how she makes those good songs with Foxy.
That's the program she was trying to learn me, or at least one of them. And I'm like, I think I got it. And then no.
Oh, good night, Barbara.
Babs is leaving too.
Right, Barbs.
Oh,
I
well,
got to hang out with Barbara Jackson 3 years ago. Very nice lady.
At the when you went out west.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We actually, we hung out actually for a while. We think ate lunch together. I think that's what it was.
Uh-oh. Why is Shirley sorry for Xanadu? I have a gene defect that makes cilantro taste like soup or soap.
Oh, that's me
soup.
too. Cilantro tastes like soup to me too.
That is that's a
soap.
fairly common thing.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that can't eat that.
I learned as much as 1 out of 4 people are that way. But if you were raised on cilantro, it still tastes good to you because that's what you're used to eating. I heard about it on Bobby Flay. He was talking about why he never uses cilantro in his food competitions because of that.
Hey, Jorge, welcome aboard. I don't know how much longer I'm going to go. We're already well over an hour.
Hola, Jorge.
Although we got 37 people in here, so I mean we can. Hey, George, what's going on, bud? Aquaballs is here.
Hi, George.
Oh man, you got to check out his shorts about his discus fry.
Oh, did you get discus fry? That's awesome.
Now you see, Running Water likes cilantro tacos. I prefer chicken tacos.
Well, cilantro
or beef.
No.
Cilantro isn't the meat, right? It's a
herb.
But it's an herb, yeah.
But it sounds like they just eat a lot of the herb. Running Water's probably a vegetarian, just judging by the name Running Water.
No, Running Water just saying tacos without cilantro. Nope. What's saying it needs to be on it.
Did you see that, Ed? I don't know if we'll have to get together so that you actually got your email open. Dee Dee made you a intro that she sent to me because you never check yours.
I don't.
You don't, but we'll make it happen. I'll make him log in.
Good luck on that.
Yeah, right. I will stay on the line until he does it. Cilantro on tacos, not cilantro tacos.
Wow.
Lavender's been pretty popular. That's what my daughter was given her baby baths in. She would actually bathe him by putting lavender in just to settle him down. It would just relax him. It was very cool.
That's awesome.
Settle down. Skipper
That's awesome.
Aquatics, forget the discus fry. You should see the discus order I'm getting next week. $1,500. Woo!
But he don't play. He don't play.
I guess
He
not.
wants something. He's gonna get it.
Herb. Vegan bologna and crushed lavender. Yuck. God. Oinky. You're killing me.
Okay, that's a little too far.
Any authentic Mexican food, Thai food, a lot of other foods totally benefit from from the addition of cilantro.
When you use it as a garnish, or it's an herb, like it's a big difference.
Used to
What?
eat lavender. Lavender ice cream. Ugh, that doesn't sound good at all. My grocery store stopped carrying it though. Well, I mean, if you liked it, you liked it, right? I see you added fangers.
I don't know what. That is.
June.
Yeah, no, I can't wait to see.
I can't wait to
to
see
them
him.
fishes.
I
That's going to
kill.
be. I think that's going to be a
Ooh,
very
for
interesting order.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So,
How many fish do you think that's going to be, Jorge? Jorge, George. I got the wrong George. Is that going to be like 3 fish or 27 fish? Well, I mean, what do you get for $1,500? Depends on the quality of the fish, right?
especially with discus.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I know, right, Janet? Dude, that tank of his angels is crazy. He got some fry from his koi angels, I believe.
That's awesome. 14 in total.
Oh, wow.
14. So that's a pretty good amount.
I
I can't wait to see these Oscars that are hiding from me. Are you are they Oscars you bred or Oscars you bought? What if Katie falls asleep before letting me know that it's safe to go in the house? You might be sleeping outdoors, bud. 4.5 inches each or bigger. So they're gonna have a little bit of size, but not much. 4.5 inches, that ain't that big.
Oh, his shipping is $300. Technically, it's $1,200. 1,200 divided by 14. All right, I need a calculator.
About $80 roughly.
And they are actually big discus. They're not small. They're 4.5 inches.
The French have a seasoning called herbes de Provence.
Yeah.
Provence.
$85 a piece. It's actually a pretty good deal for that size of discus, especially if they're sexed.
Well, at 4.5, can you do that at 4.5?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And
I'll eat. But I do agree that you can get overpowering very easily. Say it again.
I'll eat cilantro and just not tell the people that it tastes like soap and say, "Oh, that's really good."
Oh, this is so delicious.
Thank you very much for these wonderful tacos. And then I'll take all the little green leaves that I can. I stick them to the bottom of the table.
Wild Caught Oscars new location. Prettiest Oscars I've ever seen. That's saying something. Off topic, I jumped through enough hoops that I am a Great Dane foster dog. I'm getting a Great Dane foster dog next week. Good for you, buddy. That's awesome.
Oh, dude, that's a freaking horse. Okay.
I had 2 of them for a year.
And it's so much better than a freaking cat. Yo, yo, yo! I am so excited with the gifted Jumbo Green Echo. Jumbo Green Pleco Company Oscar on the head, on my head.
Did you get it yet?
What? No.
You didn't read the whole thing.
I didn't, because I didn't understand what she was talking about.
So what she's saying is she's getting a Jumbo Green Pleco, or it's an Oscar. It's an Oscar. She's going to put it on her head. She says this shorty will gain a few inches of vertical height.
Oh. See, when other people read it to me, it makes more sense.
I zoned out after I saw Jumbo Green.
it's like, I'm out.
Pleco.
It's bigger than a guppy. I don't want
I'm still thinking about cilantro.
it. Shirley says, June, my local fish store has wild type Oscars for $14.99. My daughter wants one, but the only open large tank I have is a 55-gallon. That ain't going to get her done. You're going to have to give 75 at least, and preferably a 125. Aqua balls, how did the discus do that you put in the fry system? I got them from Myrtle Beach Discus. I've heard good things about them.
Yeah. Who was it that was saying they get their discus from them?
I don't remember, but I remember they were touting them up.
You're not allowed to eat tonight, Jake. And he says, dang. So that means, no. He's starving. He's going to wither away.
I have a cat that adopted me. Her life is going to be hell when the Dane gets here. Yep. If you're lucky, it'll eat the cat, and then you won't have to deal with the cat.
You would be surprised. They're actually gentle giants.
Oh, yeah. My cat would sleep on top of them because they curl up like gigantic, and the cat will lay right in the middle like it's a big rug or a big couch or cat circle. And that cat was my sister's cat, Bruce, and it got in the engine on the 4th of July, and it went and screamed. And Tasha, that was the Great Dane, she knew that Bruce got torn to shreds, and she cried and cried. It was really, really sad.
Well, thank you for that little rendition.
Yep. It was horrible. Luckily, I didn't see any of it because it was all at my sister's house. She had 2 Great Danes that I watched while they were building their house that took about a year. And then had to give them back. But they were in the back of my photo studio, and parents would walk their kids by them. They would say, "Look, mommy, horses."
I remember the first. It's not as big as a Dane, but it was a big Doberman. His name was Hammer, and he was running. And you know how when bigger dogs run, they got that they get that gallop sound, where they hit the ground so freaking hard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is that? And it's just comes around this corner, and I'm like, holy crap! I mean, it wasn't as big as a Dane, but it was.
They
very,
can't
very.
Stop. They can't stop neither.
No, they went right on by.
No, I mean, if it was coming to you to stop, it's going to hit you.
They would sit in my convertible, and they'd look like people in the back of the convertible.
My wife's cousin got a bull mastiff, full-blooded. Great Dane ain't got nothing on that dog. I'm telling you, that big ass head. Oh my gosh.
Well,
What are the ones that Ed is talking about? What are those Afghans? Where they take pictures of them from behind, and like the way their ears are so hairy and their heads are hairy that it almost looks like a chick with long hair.
I don't know what those are called.
I think they're Afghans, but I
Crazy.
could be wrong. Until you go around the
What-
front, obviously, and then it's a dog. But
Yeah. Well, I had a male and a female. The male was a black Dane, and they're the smallest of the Danes. So he had a huge head and everything because he had testosterone. And then Tasha, she was a fawn, which is like the biggest of the Great Danes, and that's like the ones that are pure brown. But she was like more streamlined and female. You could just tell that she was like a girl and the other one was a boy. It was so weird because the boy just had the big face and the female had the pretty face. But she was still taller than him. They were awesome dogs, but they love to lean on you. And so one would lean against my leg and then the other one would lean on that one and they would just take me out.
I just read Oinky's comment. It's funny.
am I not there yet? I really hope that when I finally have an Oscar, it will be a wonderful experience. Of course, it will be. Discus does have nice fish. They had some at the Aquatic Expo a couple years ago. I grew up Danes and fostered 20 or 30 of them.
Whoa.
I would blow my brains out if I lost 20 or 30 dogs.
And
Yeah,
they just don't live long. They only live like 8 years, which sucks.
No. You didn't read that right. Damn it.
I didn't?
No. He
I
fostered.
grew up with Danes and fostered 20 to 30 of them.
He didn't
Well,
lose
You
them.
get them adopted off.
He didn't lose them. When
He just probably takes them and then they adopt them
when
off.
you
I'm guessing.
maybe.
when you foster the dogs, you're taking care of them until they find a home.
But usually you end up, 90% of people fail at fostering. They just end up with the dog.
Well, that only happened twice.
Right next door, they fostered this dog that they still have 6 years later.
Same thing happened with my brother. He was supposed to be a foster child and we adopted him.
Yeah, they just don't go. They come in, they never leave. The last discus I bought was from Amazonas at the Clash last year. Is it still alive, Miss Dee? Did it make it? Keep your knees bent around the Danes.
Good night, Jake.
Who? Oh, did he finally get in the house?
No, he just said to hell with. He's going to go put both of the girls to bed.
Night, buddy.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna. God dang it! It's hard to hang up when there's damn near 40 people in here.
I hope that George goes to Aquashella in LA when it goes there. I hope Oinky gets to go to Aquashella when it's on the East Coast.
He wants to go to Reefapalooza in California and get some corals. So he's going to save his money up for that. I guarantee you some of that stuff could probably be expensive as hell.
I'm just interested in seeing what Aquashella is about nowadays.
Hey, Christopher Junkins here. Made it before you left. Yep. Yeah. I don't know how long we'll go because, there's still like 40 people. Well,
good night, Jeff.
Jeff is going to bed. Jeff, you're usually up to like 3 o'clock in the morning. What happened? Did we bore you? Sorry, buddy. George, what you live in Southern Cal, right? If I remember right.
I think he lives in LA.
He lives by LA.
Lives by LA.
or south of LA.
And
Close
where's
to
Aquashella? Is that
close
in
to
LA?
Huntington Beach. Yeah,
He's a, what do they call those? Angelinos? People from Los Angeles or
Yeah,
Angelinos?
I believe that is correct. Dr. Ted said we need Whip Fest. Yeah, we do. But I'm only good for a night, and then I get really sleepy.
Whip will bring pizza to the show.
I've been
Best
to
pizza in America.
Aquaball's house.
You have?
Mhm.
I wish I could go to his house. I would give him $10.
That fish room is amazing.
Actually, I'd probably have to give him
I would love to
$15
go to his
barbecue
house,
me
but
something.
that would require me going to California. I probably will never step foot in that state ever again.
The only reason why I stepped foot in there was because I was going to see friends. That was it.
I mean,
Well,
if that's that's the only reason I would go,
That's
because
it.
it's so far away. I mean, we went down there when I was like I don't know, 20 years old, and it was like two flights. It was two different flights, and it was. I mean, I'm like, God, are we ever going to get there?
well, last time I went to California, I went on Delta and they screwed me so bad. I'll never go to California on Delta again. That's what I'll say.
June, the weather, like my uncle lives in San Diego, and we went down to San Diego for a couple of days, and that was unbelievable. But to get there, man, I don't want to ever go through that again. Northern, yep, I've heard that too. My neighbor on this side, not the one with the failed foster, but the other side, he went out to Northern California and he made enough money at the job he was doing that he went off on his own, and he's doing just fine. Brought all his stuff home, and
I just, sorry, I totally always get ahead, but that's going to suck, Boots. That it's this Aquashell is the same time as Fishtoberfest. That's going to affect Fishtoberfest. And
did
then
they schedule it the same date, the same weekend?
I'm going to tell you, Fishtoberfest had theirs first. Just want to say it.
Well,
I don't
do
think
you really think that Aquashella
they don't
They don't
Aquashell
care.
doesn't, especially whoever's the new management of it, they don't care about, they don't even know what the fish fam is.
No, well, they don't even know what the other, whatever that is, whatever the
That was like the year I went to the NEC.
Swapper or whatever it is. I don't even know what it's called.
When I went to the NEC up in Connecticut, the oh man, what's the name of that show? It deals with aquarium plants.
Yeah, the plant one was going on in Raleigh or something.
Raleigh, North Carolina, but what's the name of it?
I really wanted to go to it and I forgot all about it because we were talking about the one in Connecticut.
Yeah.
And I totally forgot all about the plant one, but the Connecticut one, I couldn't find any hotels that were at a price that I could afford. It was so freaking expensive in Connecticut.
Actually, it wasn't that bad where we were at.
There's been a rumor that Aquashella management is purposely scheduling their events around the same time as other
AGA.
clubs. I can't imagine they actually care.
Honestly,
why would they want to do that? Why would you intentionally do that? It's just going to hurt you. I mean, not that. What is Kenny's? What is that one called?
Fishtoberfest.
Fishtoberfest. I mean, it's not like that's going to draw that many from Aquashella, but I mean, it's going to draw some. I mean, why would you try to compete against somebody?
No. What I'm saying is that the Aquashella, because of where it's at, 'cause some people went up to Portland to go to that show from down there. That will probably affect Fishtoberfest, is what I was getting.
That's what I'm saying. I just
Yeah.
don't. It doesn't make any
Because
sense for them to try to compete.
And this will be the first big time Aquashella has been on the West Coast. So,
Yeah,
but I bet you
they're gonna kill it.
it's so hard to though get venue space, especially the first time. They were probably just kind of stuck with whatever available weekends they had in the first year. You know, in New York is probably really hard to get dates, and LA is gonna
Well,
probably be hard
it's going
too.
to be like that whenever you plan it late. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, and they planned it super late.
That's the problem. If you in a lot of them places, you got to plan a year out.
They're doing the September Aquashella less than 2 hours from the Clash, 1 week apart.
No, I thought the Jersey one was at the beginning of September.
I don't know when the clashes are because I quit following them when I thought they were done. I just assumed they were done, and then they popped up like last second this year.
Yeah. And I haven't talked to Grant and Shelby to hear, you know, what the management was like and everything.
They didn't bash it.
Well, you don't bash somebody that's giving you your trip, you know?
Right.
And whatever they would tell me, I wouldn't tell people, you know, because it's coming from them.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
It'd just be for my own personal want to know. But I want to try to help the Aquatic Expo anyway grow. You know, because Sabu's a really great guy and it's cool seeing Cat House. And I tell you what, Charlotte is a really fun town. I couldn't believe all the good food in Charlotte. I had a great time. And I was in a hotel with everybody else and I never saw any of them. I didn't see anybody while I was there. And I had the very first room. Like you walk in and you go down the hall. I was in room number 1. It was crazy. But maybe that's why I didn't see anybody, because when I'd come out, I was so close to the door, I'd be gone. Oh, look, Cat House said, Ed, I'll help you out. Well, thank you. I don't know with what.
Yeah, on what? Can you be more specific?
Okay, honestly, Cat House, I probably won't eat at the place I ate with you at next time. The Indian food
Oh, with Sabu.
almost killed me. Oh, that's awesome. He'll help me out with the tables and stuff. I need to call Sabu up and talk to him.
J Rock, what's going on,
And
buddy?
Carrie wants to help with that show too, so that's awesome.
Oinky was a brand new aquarist in 2021. You've only been doing this for 4 years?
And I saw her in both places.
All right. We've been going an hour 45. Should I go another 15? We should go another 15, right?
You might as well make it even.
All right. Is anybody going to the Aquashellas? Out of the 40 people here, are we? How many of you are going to the Aquashellas?
I think Oinky's going to go to the one by her house.
In Jersey. My wife had mentioned it, but she probably forgot already.
Jorge's going to the LA one.
Because if you think about it, in Jersey, that'd be perfect. I was only, if we would go, it'd be just one day.
Winky's going to the New Jersey one.
I just
I
want to
wonder if
see
they
it.
still give free passes to all the YouTubers like they used to, or if you have to buy tickets.
Dee Dee was going to go to the one in Orlando, but she got the old C-19.
Bummer.
Had to cancel.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Dr. Ted says
That's
I'll
awesome,
probably go
Christopher.
to the New Jersey and get COVID. Dude, that actually happened to my wife and I. Was it the last one or the one before? It was the one before. It wasn't this. It wasn't this past year, but it was the year before, or the whenever the one before that one was. I can't remember if we skipped a year or not. But yeah, that was. We both got the vid.
A
Too
lot
many
of people,
people, too many in too small a spot.
got the vid at the Triple Crown.
Yeah, I got it on the way to the Clash, or not to the Clash, on the way to the Aquashella.
Texas one,
It
right?
would, yeah, that would have been my third Aquashella in Texas. I made 4 of them. I drove there 4 times. I just had to drive back.
Yeah. Alisha might go to the New Jersey one. Christopher says
That's awesome.
no. He's a no go, but he might make the Clash. See, I've already forgotten what that is regarding, but new local Austin, they do. I don't know if
Oh,
I'll make the
the
New Jersey one.
YouTubers thing.
No Aquashella for Xanadu. Bootsy's gonna make it to Fishtoberfest. Is that closer for you, Bootsy, or is that just because you know people there? Probably because you know people, I'm guessing.
It's right. She's from up that way.
Okay.
They only paid for people with over 100,000 subs, but
For
they
the
still let
first year or
everybody
two,
else
right?
in. Oh, maybe the first couple of years. I don't know. Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know
'cause,
if
I
they
mean,
were allowing.
they let me in, and I didn't even have 500 subs.
Well, no, they let anybody in that had a channel. You could have 50, we'd get you in. But it was paying for your room.
Oh, yeah,
We
yeah.
paid
I didn't.
we paid for room for over 100,000. I don't know what the number was for plane tickets.
Dr. Ted says Aquashell is way too crowded for him. The Clash, cat, what is that? Catcon?
Oh, I might not be able to get the OCA this year now.
Oh
Oh
no!
no.
What happened?
Going to Vegas the first week in November.
You got to get your priorities straight, son.
Well, when it's around your anniversary, you're going to go to that.
Las Vegas would be pretty neat too.
Because it'll be 11 years this year.
That's awesome.
We couldn't do nothing for our 10th because stuff came up.
George says he guesses he's going to go to the Aquashella in October in Los Angeles.
And I also have to go to that because that's where we got married too.
I've never been to Las Vegas. I've drove around it, but we didn't go to it. We went to Hoover Dam.
LA's
Been to Vegas 2 times. One was at TDY when I was in the military. Second time.
Did you say Las Vegas or Los Angeles?
Las Vegas. I've been there 3 times. I'm sorry.
I've been there once.
I was there on the TDY for the Air Force. And Nellis Air Force Base is right there. And then I got married there. And then we went down for SEMA, which is this big car convention thing. Wow. That's all I gotta say. It's crazy.
I don't know about Ed and Skip, but I will never start one here. There's already so many in Chicago that there's
I
no
actually thought about it, but
point
then
in it here.
didn't want to do the work.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
the reason why my name is Chattanooga Ed was because I was going to start a club in Chattanooga and I just wanted to meet people that lived here. And then I ended up making this channel and I got all you guys to talk to, so I don't need to talk to the locals. I still don't have any friends here. Go figure. But I got you guys.
I was.
I have
Oh,
many
I'm sorry.
Vegas stories. Also, can't share here.
Oh yeah, I can't. And I got to say something. What happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas
Not always.
because my daughter is proof of it.
Oh,
You didn't leave her behind? Ship her home?
Well, that's where she was made.
I
But
lived
no,
in
what
Vegas for
Edie said
years.
about the stories around the fireplace. I was saying about bringing a grill.
well, if Lance brings
Well,
one, we'll be in heaven.
Well, it's funny because when I was in North Carolina for a wedding, that's where my son came from.
uh-oh.
I don't know what happens to me when I'm south of Mason Dixon. I get back to my roots.
Your wife gets fertile.
Yeah.
You think maybe you'll have twins this time in Las Vegas?
Oh no, it ain't gonna happen. We
What
took
would
care
you
of
name
that.
them?
Shirley got down and dirty. Dancing in front of 400 people.
They have a bar down there. It's hidden in one of the casinos. I forget where it was. We was gonna go to it until we saw the.
Country boy will survive and reproduce.
That's
Is
right.
Dr. Ted going to the swap in St. Louis? They have good ones, Dr. Ted. That was my old club. By the way, you know what? I was supposed to say this in the last stream and I forgot.
Uh-oh.
Darn it.
What were you supposed to said? Because I don't
Damn.
remember. If you told me.
I was supposed to say the meeting. Wait, where'd it go? The July meeting of what's it called? It's the Knoxville or the Nashville Club at New Hope Church of Christ on New Hope Road
I'm out.
in Hendersonville, Tennessee, United States, is having their meeting at 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock on the 12th of July. And they're going to have some dude from Florida come talk about wild fish.
And why did you have to read that? For who?
For Nancy B in Tennessee.
Oh, well, she's gone. We can bash it.
Oh, I might try to go.
Surely I have so many inappropriate things that I
Oh
want
yeah.
to say. Dr. Ted says Hamilton and District Aquarium Society 75th anniversary, Friday, November 14th. Sunday, I will be in Florida. So
Is
I
he
will
is
not
he
be there.
is he reading the Amazonas magazine while he's watching this?
He might be.
You know, do you guys ever have rice fish?
Yeah. I
When
think
they
George,
hatch,
that ain't
I
no
did,
lie right there. If you guys
I
like
did.
seafood.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
are,
Uh
are rice fish babies so small that Guppy Fry would be able to eat them?
no. Wait. I can't answer that because I failed at raising daisy rice. Now I had daisy rice fish. Oh my gosh, that was a while ago. Holy cow! I got them from Pam. Wow.
Yeah, I have. That's where my daisy rice fish originally are from. But
Yeah, they're not alive anymore. But I did the tricolor Madocas. If you have a 20-gallon round tub and you put frog bit in there, you have to weed it out. Because if not, it will choke your whole tank out, the whole tub out with their roots.
well,
Debs.
I was given a whole
night,
thing
girl.
of eggs of rice fish from Nancy B. And I put it in a tank that I was trying to get these guppies to breed forever, and they never bred. And when I took the guppies out, I found fry. They were about a week old. And so now I have like 4 guppy fry in there. Now they're a month old fry. But at that time, they were only a week old. But I don't see a single rice fish or egg in there.
I don't have no experience, but just what I'm thinking, because daisy rice fish lay eggs. And a lot of my experience with fish that lay eggs, they're smaller than a guppy fry. But I don't think it's small enough for them to fit in their mouth though.
I know. What? See, like I'm my daisy rice fish. I don't really notice them until their eye. You know how they've got that glowing eye, and you'll just see the glowing eye in the tank. But so they are small, but I don't know how small they actually are when they actually hatch. But
I mean, I know
yeah,
my
I feel
experience with
terrible.
other fish that I hatch, they seem to be pretty small.
Oh, there's Jake again. Quick update. I found a beautiful mother and daughter sleeping on the couch tonight. Oh, together, not tonight. Should have took a picture. Both are in bed now, and I'm gonna eat. Good night, my friends. Good night,
Good
Jake.
night, partner. Have a good one, brother. Cat House hasn't had luck with rice fish either.
I haven't had good luck. No, I haven't even had one.
Yeah, these weren't adult guppies. These were just guppy fry. I moved the parents out before I put the eggs in. And
All
I
right.
didn't realize they had guppy fry. And I tried to catch some of the guppy fry and drop them in with the parents. And they're still growing up with the parents in a
Say it
different
ain't so.
tank. But I should have put them in another tank or something. I don't know what I should have done.
So, what are we doing this weekend, boys? You gonna stream this weekend, Skip Daddy?
With you?
With anybody? With you? With a bunch of us? With whoever? I got my show on Saturday, but you got yours on Sunday that you haven't done in 8 years, but it's still there.
I need to get that back up and running. I just been Sundays have been shit for me lately, dude. For real, it's just
Right.
been so
I know
busy.
you've been working your ass
Yeah.
off, and then when you are off, they call you in anyway.
Listen, so I went to bed. Well, hell. So we're already 2 days ago. Two days ago, I went to bed and I had to sleep on the couch because my dogs. That's another story. But anyways, I got woken up at 4:30 because they tried to mandate me for work yesterday, and then I fell back asleep. Got up. I've been up since 6:30 yesterday. Once you wake up, you're done.
Yeah.
But yeah, they tried to get me for yesterday. I'm like, oh no, I ain't answering that shit. Mm-mm. No, sorry, Bob. No, just Sunday's been with. I did some calculations and I'm up to 49 ambulance calls in 6 months. So
Wow, that's a lot.
It's been yeah. I did 2 today or yesterday now. Motor vehicle crash, and then somebody showed up at the fire hall during our meeting. I'm like, oh, all right, let's go. I'll get you there.
What about you, Ed? Other than maybe
I'll-
possibly Saturday on my show, what do you got going on?
Nothing. I'll hang out with you and Skip. You know, I mean, if you guys want to do a hangout on Friday night, I'll do that too. I'll do anything.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I gotta work.
Just Skip's like, nope. I'm
I
not
gotta
doing
work
that.
Saturday.
Oh, you're working Saturday?
Mhm.
So it's just you and me, Ed. Just you
Okay.
and me.
I mean, I'll be home by the time you start. If it's at what time is it your time? 2.
3 o'clock your time, 2 o'clock mine.
I could show up.
See,
late.
nobody remembers your time.
I know you guys are just bad with the whole time change
I
thing.
just said 2 o'clock your time.
You did, but Ed's bad at the whole thing. I mean,
I
he's
never. get
he's
it right.
consistently bad. But anyway, I have
But-
nothing planned other than my show at 2 o'clock Eastern. No, 3 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Central. And then I believe Miss Shirley, the moneyless maven, follows my show. At least that was the plan on the old schedule. I don't know if that's still a thing. Shirley, can you confirm, deny? I know there's a delay.
Yeah,
so-
you'll have to let us know, Shirley.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I can't. I'm not monetized yet or anything, so I can't like link you.
Saturday 2 Pacific is 5 Eastern, 4 p.m.
Yeah. So yeah, she goes right after me.
Awesome possum.
So, all right. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna say goodnight. We're gonna see y'all Saturday if you're around, and if you're not, have yourselves a great weekend and a better holiday. Remember why you're celebrating. Bye. I got to do this whole thing though. Hey, welcome in. I'm Whip. Bye. Still not over yet. I don't know what it's doing. Bye.
Maybe